Hey you guys, it's Gwen. I'm here to do a beautiful reading. Hope you all had a beautiful holiday. Today's the 26th, number frequency of an 8 today. It's about harmony and flow. As above, so below, as within, so without. I want to talk a little bit about manifesting and how powerful you are right now. It's been shown to me. I'm going to put my cat ears on. I don't know why, but here we go. Now I'm tuned in. It's just been shown to me very much so, especially today, that my thoughts are manifesting really fast. Like, I could have said something a couple of days ago and it's already happened. With me putting no effort into it except for stating it with intention and emotion and yeah, so be it, so it is done. Okay? For instance, let's just take an example here. I was speaking out loud just this past week about we live in an apartment complex with 20 units and we all share one washer. There's 2 washers and 1 dryer. We've lived here for over a year and never had a problem sharing that washer and dryer ever until recently in the last couple of months that we have new tenants in, and now it's like you gotta fight for the washer and the dryer. And it's aggravating. You know, we have 3 people here in this apartment alone, and we're like way behind on laundry. I mean, I'm being patient and accommodating, but I just said I had enough. So I was like, I'm going to write a note and I'm going to put it on the washers and the dryers about people respecting other people's, like, what are you, running a laundry facility here? Let's think about each other. Let's not leave the laundry in the dryer for hours and hours and hours and think about the next person. Okay? Something to that effect. Look out for your, we're a little community here in this complex. So I said it out loud, and then today I went down to try to sneak in and get a load of laundry in because it's always being used. And today those notes were I didn't write them. The management did. About now you can only use the laundry till 10:30 because people are doing it all the way to 3 or 4 in the morning and keeping other people up. And also be mindful of, please remove your laundry promptly. Whether the signs will help or not is not any concern. Why I'm telling you about it is because it manifested that quickly. Yes, that quickly. So our thoughts are powerful. The emotion that we put behind them, it's very powerful, okay? Today I woke up this morning, rough day yesterday, honestly, for me, but I got through it. And in reviewing yesterday today, because I do spend a few moments doing that each day, there's many lessons I learned yesterday. So going forward, I'm not living in yesterday, right? I'm in the now. But I said today, my roommate asked me if what my plans were for today, and I said probably cleaning and organizing. Like, I really don't try to make a plan for my day, but for some reason I just said that. And so from the moment I've said that, really, I'm going to give it about 20 minutes to a half an hour. And then it was like one thing after another in the house that multiplied into more. For instance, I just wanted a vacuum. My vacuum was broken, so I had to take apart the entire vacuum and clean it out and diagnose the problem and all of this. Did I get the floor vacuum? No. But did I learn that I could take apart a vacuum and put it back together and diagnose the problem? Yeah. Then I'm sitting outside relaxing, and the wind, I've got all the windows open because I'm saging, I'm cleansing, I'm it's windy today, so bring in the new fresh air, new energy, clearing out the old, right? The windows knocked over a glass that I had on the window ledge that I keep my change in and shattered all over the kitchen floor. So here I am cleaning again, and then I recognized. Then I recognized it and I started giggling. I'm like, shit, why did you say that? I don't want to spend my whole day cleaning, so be mindful. I'm telling you, I'll continue to tell you that how powerful your thoughts are and how they're creating your experience. Okay? So Thank you for joining me today. I love you guys. This is the first time you're joining me. Yay, welcome. For my subscribers, I love you guys. I hope you all had a great holiday. And remember, the energies are still super intense and powerful and supporting your transformation. You are a master co-creator. This is about the limit. Today is this. The reading is about the limitlessness of your own soul. Okay, that we are destroying this word of impossibility. Okay. And I have the Divine Feminine deck that I've already tuned into. And be sure to do all the things, like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the support. Thank you for helping this channel grow and for getting these messages out. It means the world to me. So, Pope Joan is the first card out today from the Divine Feminine. And when it came out, I was like, I was really confused. The weirdo, I'm perplexed. Look, there it is. I thought all popes were male. Right? So here's this card. And I was like, oh, I've got to read some history so I can tell you guys about this. And when I looked at her, I thought, well, she does very much have an androgynous kind of look. She looks masculine and feminine, right? So what is her message today? She is the Pontiff of Possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless, okay? She holds up the mudra with the two fingers down like this, and two up, two down and two up, I think is how she's holding it like that, which speaks to us being human and divine, okay? Very much known in the Christian religion, but she was a pope, allegedly, right? Because, of course, she was written out of the books and whatnot she was a pope for 3 years in the 9th century, is what my book says. And how did she become a pope? Well, she cross-dressed. Fuck yes. I'm so glad this story is coming out. Yeah, she cross-dressed. And she did amazing things while dressing as a man. And the way that she was found out was she gave birth in a public sacred place, and of course everybody was astonished and mortified, and legend says that either she was like whisked away, hidden away, or whatever, obviously now they have well, I didn't know this until I read it. But in order to become a pope, they have this throne that you sit on, and it has this inconspicuous hole that you have to sit on to determine what sex you are before you become the pope. Okay? She's got this little mischievous smile on her face because she's trying to teach us all about there are no rules. You know what I'm saying? You create the possibilities in your life, right? She wanted to be the Pope. Fuck yeah, she did it, right? I believe it. Let's read a little bit about this, okay? Pope Joan embodies the truth that all things are possible. According to popular legend, there was a female pope who reigned for 3 years in the 9th century. She was a brilliant, highly educated woman who entered the Catholic Church in Rome by cross-dressing as a man so she could be with her lover. Intelligent and quick-witted, she rose through the ranks of the church hierarchy was even elected as the Pope. 3 years into her reign, she was in a procession from St. Peter's to the Lateran in a lane once known as Via Sacra. Her true sex was dramatically revealed in the middle of the sacred way when she gave birth surrounded by a shocked and astounded crowd. One legend says she was killed immediately and buried on the spot where she had been given birth. Another says she lived to do penance for her deception. In the 13th century, Jean de Maillet wrote a chronicle that contains the first written mention of an unnamed female pope. This inspired a wildfire of interest that spread throughout Europe. To this day, the legend of Pope Joan is widely believed, especially among Christians. We can so easily get caught beneath the glass ceiling of what we think is possible. But the truth is that everything is possible. It's hard for us to imagine how much the divine wants for our lives, much more than we could ever hope. Pope Joan reminds us that even if we think that what we want isn't possible, it is. Or even better, there is something our soul wants for us that will give us more than we can think to ask for. Sorry about the background noise. Got the windows open. Pope Joan is a sign to trust in what you believe about yourself. Trust what's within you. Don't rely on what you see around you. Have faith. Know that the circumstance you are currently in are transformed from within. Begin to believe in a vision of your life, cultivating the capacity to see it, to really imagine it with all your senses, and you will live into that day when it exists as the reality that now surrounds you. Pope Joan's right hand is held in the papal blessing, a Christian mudra of benediction. The two fingers that point downward represent Christ's dual nature as both fully human and fully divine. The human ego is limited and lives beneath a glass ceiling. Joan demonstrates to us, though, that for the soul, the glass ceiling doesn't even exist. Trust in what the soul knows is possible for you. This is what Joan's wry smile reminds us. Absolutely. There is no spoon. There is no box. I've been saying that. There is no ceiling. Okay? The glass ceiling in Willy Wonka. That's the picture that they're giving me. Okay? Busting through that glass ceiling. In the elevator that goes in what direction? Any direction, right? Multi-dimensional beings. Limitless. So, okay. So I clarified Pope Joan, and 4 cards wanted to come out. Okay? 4s are about grounding. 4s are about your temple, about knowing your worth and your truth. 4s are about home. Okay? When they come out in the tarot cards. My palm itch. Oh my gosh. So, oh yeah, that broken glass. See, I'm already getting the itchy palm. The broken glass, I was like, oh no. So I clean it all up, right? And it was in the cat food, and it was in the litter, and it, glass everywhere. And my vacuum's still busted. I still got to put the belt on it so it can't vacuum. So I'm just laughing about it. And then I was like, well, shit, is broken glass in a home a bad sign? I mean, my ego immediately came in like that. And I'm like, no, I'm going to look it up. It's actually a good luck omen. Like, if you didn't purposely do it, like the wind blew it. It's winds of change. It was a change jar. Yeah. See, spirit is all kinds of funny like that with puns and symbolic meaning. Spirit has a sense of humor. And we need to remember that. We really do, okay? We take life so very seriously. I know I'm one. I'm very passionate. I'm very emotional. I can be very serious at times. You guys get that. But I have an other side too that's very light and playful and loving and flirtatious. And yes, I'm both, all right? So what is Pope Joan clarified with? The Tower, the Sacred Fool, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords, okay? This Knight of Swords ready for battle, okay? He's coming in fast, right? Because he trusts his vision as well. And he knows that his words are powerful, right? He's thought this through, too. This is a sword suit, okay? He uses logic and his wisdom to go into battle, right? It's about moving forward. After the divine comes in and moves some things out, there's a Tower moment coming for a lot in the collective. I've been seeing it. And so is the Fool coming out, starting a brand new journey. These is divine intervention things that are happening now. Okay? We've got to create space in the home, in the mind, in the heart. Okay? For the new to flow in effortlessly. This is a time to be bold and courageous and rebuild. How are you building? How are you rebuilding your temple? Right? Right? Okay. That everything is possible is what Pope Joan says. It's so much of a ingrained program. I almost keep wanting to say Pope John. It's Pope Joan. Joan. Yes. All right, we've got the koala out. Animals now, too. Okay, today, animals. Koala. I love the koala. Here's another 8 for you. I already talked about an 8, and they give you an 8 to start with. Okay, you're really learning about abundance mindset right now and how to radically love even the darker aspects of yourself. Trust the spirit has a plan and is co-creating with you. See, the koala is such a lovey huggy, okay? And know too, like think of those long claws, right? Like, know that your body, you are equipped with everything that's essential for your journey. Okay, like he has these long claws because he climbs trees, right? That he can grip in, right? Okay, we have everything that we need. Trust in your heart center. Love yourself fiercely, and Spirit does have a plan. Spirit is working behind the scenes. Spirit's asking you to be patient, clarified with the Temperance card. Okay, also speaks to my Sagittariuses out there. Okay, tempering your emotions, healing traumas at this time. This is your rebirth, okay? The wheel is turning, karma, good luck, all that kind of thing is coming up next, all right? And that is the message from the sandpiper. The sandpiper is a bird that's like a little playful clown on the beach, okay? He chases the waves, he dips his beak into the sand, right? He's showing us how to be playful. And playfulness, that child spirit in us, helps the wheel to move. Spirit's asking you to be light of heart, light-hearted right now, and playful, and honor the needs of your inner child, okay? Dancing is coming out. And look, doesn't he look like he's like tap dancing on in the puddles? You know, like when we're kids and we love to splash in the puddles. This is the kind of energy the sandpiper gives us. This is a card 6, and 6s are about spiritual connection, your spiritual roots, okay? And there's lotuses on the bottom there. The lotus is already bloomed. You've already been through the worst. The lotus blooms through the muck, and the mud, through the tough times, okay? Nothing is wasted. The vulture is here, okay? Meaning you're actually realizing, you're like, oh, that's why I went through that. Well, shit, now look at this wisdom that I can take from this and help others, okay? Nothing is wasted. There's a purpose for everything, is what the vulture says. The vulture cleans up the trash, cleans up the debris. It's a sacred bird. I call him the golden purifier, okay? This is about death and rebirth, right? And this is about taking care of your mental body as well. Nothing is wasted. And now this, what it's clarified with is the Four of Swords. Okay, rest, retreat, recuperation, meditation. We've got Venus in retrograde right now, which is absolutely having us reevaluate our relationships in our life. Okay, what's working, what isn't. It's a time of coming together too. Card 1, brand new beginnings. Okay, see, the ants are the little mighty ones, aren't they? They're so little, but they can carry, shit, I don't know the percentage, but a lot more than their own weight. A lot more, okay? And you see they're putting these puzzle pieces together. Trust and believe that Spirit has a plan. You're already being guided. You've already been getting signs, synchronicities, Spirit showing you, like I just told you that story, that your thoughts are manifesting that fast. So be mindful. You're putting the puzzle pieces together. You're figuring this out, okay? And this is about coming together with like-minded individuals. They're already being drawn to you. You're a magnet for it, okay? And cooperative adventures in business, but also spiritually tied now. Compromising within relationships comes out with this one as well. The acorn is at the center of this puzzle piece. The acorn is a lucky sign, okay? I always say first acorn that I see every season as a little lucky token. And remember, that little acorn that's planted, that little seed becomes the mighty oak, right? I've been talking about mighty ant, mighty oak, right? Everything that we've been through, it's not been wasted time. Quit thinking about it that way. Okay, everything's happened in divine timing. 10 of Pentacles is what's clarifying this time to collaborate, which is solid, trusted, building your empire, really grounded, right? This is inheritance. This is soul tribe. This is charity. This is coming together. This is what happens, okay? Solidarity, okay? Not like it does show that some of these birds are like picking through the scraps. No, we're learning through the losses. We're learning the wisdom too, okay? And we're learning about our intrinsic value, by the way. Trust in the magic again. The white raven. If I ever saw a white raven, I would probably have a heart attack. No, I'd just be like, oh, yeah. Like, you're starting to see a lot of those, especially over this course of this last year. Sightings of the white deer, the white squirrel, the white raven, the white buffalo, the white, these are holy signs. These are sacred signs, okay? Gotta believe again, like you were a child when you... The best part of my Christmas, thank you, Spirit, was watching Miracle on 34th Street. Yeah, belief in Santa Claus, belief in the magic, the child, right? The child heart in us that has this belief. That's what we're finding again. And we're about ready to break some rules with the Hierophant coming out here. It is about a spiritual journey. But it's releasing yourself from restrictions and dogmatic ways, or even from a commitment that no longer serves you. Okay? This is also confiding in people, elders, spiritually minded people who can give you solid, trusted advice. Okay? Card 66. There's more sixes. Okay? Trust in the magic and be playful. 666. Look up the number. It doesn't mean what you think it does. I hear you. I hear you skeptics out there, you sillies. All right, I was going to get you a guardian angel card, but I don't even have them out here. So we're going to do one little affirmation, and I'm going to leave it there today. I love you guys. Here's to a fabulous, abundant, blessed, healed new year. Okay? Let us feel our creative abilities. Let us feel the magic again in our hearts. Let us feel what it is to fly. That's Peter Pan coming out again. He's a Peter Pan energies up in here. Love it. Oh, 2 affirmations. Hope and everything changes. Yeah. And we're so trying to hold on to the old, right? Like, change is so scary. Oh, let it go. Surrender. Remember, Spirit has a plan. Spirit wants to love you beyond your wildest dreams. Okay? A soft light radiates from my heart. It illuminates those around me and transforms every situation I encounter. I maintain a positive attitude in spite of any difficulties I may perceive. No matter the circumstances, I remain a source of true joy. Everything changes when it is bathed in the light of the divine. On this golden path, being guided by the light. Okay, blinded by the light. I'm not singing in the next part because I never did understand the words in the next part. I love you guys, but y'all know what song I'm talking about. Hope. Look at this light in this card, okay? Like, I used to be such a Debbie Downer, seriously, about hope. I would get on people's case about it. I'd be like, no, hope is showing doubt, And you gotta know it. Well, yes, you do, but there are steps into getting into that knowingness, right? Where you're all in, right? So if you have hope again, that's belief again, that's possibility again, and that's a step in the right direction of turning your big ass negative energy boat around, okay? So... as I entered the great school of life, because that's what Earth is, okay? I hold tight to my faith in God. God's love guides me and guards me in every situation I encounter. Regardless of what I confront, I trust in my true nature. Today, I welcome life. I know the light will always return, and there will always be infinite possibilities for me. Infinite possibilities. Regardless of what I encounter, I trust my own soul. That's what Pope Joan was about, okay? I love you guys. Be good to you today. See you soon. Meow.